Hey there, worship team. Hope you guys are doing well today. This is your update video for Monday, August 31st, 2020. Last day of August, hard to believe. And we are less than 4 months away now until Christmas. I'm guessing you probably didn't click on this video for your daily calendar trivia, so I'll keep moving here. I've got a few things I want to talk with you today about and give you some updates on. We'll move through this rather quickly so that it doesn't take too much of your time. First thing I want to mention, this coming weekend, September 6th, Sunday, September 6th, we are going to our brand new schedule for Sunday mornings. We're moving the 5:30 service up to noon. The 11 o'clock service back to 10:30, and the 9 o'clock service will stay the same. That 12 o'clock p.m. service will be a masks only service, and we're also going to be changing up our team structure just a little bit, which I'll walk through with you here. First of all, here are some big bullet points as far as what the team structure will look like. We're going to use the same band for all three services. So if you've been scheduled for 9 and 11 back when we did scheduling at the beginning of August, you'll now be on at 9, 10:30, and 12 o'clock p.m. Well, the change we are going to do at the 12 o'clock service is once we do the worship set, once we do the music set, I should say, you all can leave. We will not do a walkout at the 12 o'clock p.m. service. So same band for all three services, no walkout song in the last service. At the 12 o'clock p.m. service, we will also not do cameras or online streaming. So if you're watching just online right now, make sure to tune in at 9 and 10:30. And then we will, as far as the production team is concerned, we will keep the same backstage person and lighting operator for the 9, 10:30, and 12 o'clock services. However, just like the band, if you all want to leave after the music set, you can do that. Since the band's not coming back out, we don't need to pull back any of Tom's gear, and we can just keep the same lighting queue through the end of the service. The two spots that will change between 10:30 and noon are the audio team and the projection team. So projection, if you've just been serving at 5:30 p.m., make note of that. This weekend, that service will now be at 12 o'clock p.m. And of course, that's a masks only service. So that's everything you should need to know as far as the schedule change for this coming weekend. There's one thing I want to note about the service this weekend. If you tuned in last week, or if you joined us in-house, or you were serving, you know, at the end of the 9 o'clock service, we presented a family that the church is going to be sponsoring on the long-term missions assignment, and we presented them at the 9 o'clock service. This week we're going to do that at the end of the 10:30 service and the start of the 12 o'clock p.m. service. So just note that, nothing that really big that's going to impact you there, and we'll talk about details on Sunday morning with that as well. Okay, second thing I want to remind you about is just your schedules in Planning Center. PCO, or Planning Center Online, we refer to it as PCO. It is our primary tool for communicating about our schedules. So whenever you get those scheduling requests, take just a moment, look at your schedule, make sure you respond to that as quickly as possible. We're starting to see a lot more week of declines right now. As always, we understand life happens and things change, and that's okay. However, week of declines, to be honest, are very difficult to deal with. Yes, we do have a large team of people, but everyone's schedule is unique, and sometimes there are certain weeks that are just the perfect storm where we have a position decline and everyone else in that position is unavailable as well. So it will help us a lot if you can respond to requests as soon as they come in, within 24 to 48 hours. If you think there's a chance you won't be able to do the service, you can reach out to us, or you can just hit decline and let us know that you're not able to do it. Of course, always keep your blockout dates as up to date as possible, and communicate as far as your schedule is concerned. We're not going to be militant about this. I'm not going to rake you over the coals for declining a service or for not having something in PCO. But the more accurate the information we have to work with, the smoother it runs for everybody on the team. And finally, today I want to take you to the worship center for a couple of updates for the projection and backstage team. Here's a look at the brand new projection talkback mic. If you remember some of the communication we did last year about the Backstage Talkback Mic, this is the exact same model. Unless the switch is flipped to the on position, the mic will be turned off, so there's no There's no chance that there would be feedback in the ears of the band while the worship set is going. One thing to remember with this mic is that it's only going to be routed to the MD and the worship leaders, whoever might be leading a song, and it'll be routed to Backstage. And it's a tool to use during rehearsal, of course, but it could be used in an emergency during the service if there's a quick change or some type of communication that needs to happen between the projectionist and the MD. Primary goal, though, is to use it during rehearsal just to sync up on sequences and answer different questions and things like that. Did want to go over really quickly here how to control the volume in the projection booth. I know in the past this has not been labeled, but I went ahead and put some labels on here today. You'll see on the far left here of the audio control unit, we have the master volume labeled. And then here in the middle on channel 2, I've put a little label that's got an arrow that says control volume. And it's just this little volume, this little knob right here. I'm going to encourage you guys to control the volume from this knob instead of from the master knob. The master knob controls the signal that gets sent over to the camera director area, and then they've got their own control over there. So if you turn things down with this knob, it turns things down over there. It'll be best to control the volume here, and then that will only control the speakers. Let's take a look backstage. I want to review that setup as well because I've done something very similar back there. So when you're at the backstage station, you'll see a very similar audio control system as you see at the projection system. Now, just a reminder, all of the audio backstage should be controlled from this station. We're no longer using the TV volume. In fact, we need to keep all of the TV with their volumes at 0 to prevent a delay in the audio. The reason we're using audio from this is that it allows you to hear the MD mic and other communication systems. You can hear the projection mic that we just talked about coming from this system as well. And so I've labeled it here just to make it a little bit easier, but all of you know the power on button is right here, and then the volume control is going to be right here in the first few knobs. Your input from the console, the audio comes from the audio console. It comes in input 1, which I've labeled here as master volume. You shouldn't have to change this unless, and you can see right here, you'll see the indicator lights, unless you see the lights start to light up on clip and you hear distortion. If that happens, then you can easily just turn this volume down here. But for now, just leave it at about 2 o'clock and you should be pretty good as far as volume is concerned. The other thing that could happen is if the volume's too low and you can't get enough gain, just turn this up and that should help you out. However, once that's set at a comfortable volume, leave that. Where you want to control is right here where I've put the label that says control volume, and you'll see there's a little arrow there that points up to the correct knob. That's where you want to control the volume for the backstage audio system. That's going to do it for today's updates. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'm looking forward to serving with you this weekend, September 6th, 2020.